Good morning. Here is Marie Tyler from Marie Tyler Virtual PA, and I'm bringing a new Excel tips video. In this particular video, I will be looking into cell rules in Excel. Fairly simple. We're going to start with and just show the simple rules. It can be used for any sort of information. You can use it for dates. You can use it for numbers. Say, for instance, in this example, you can see I've just got like a stock and a quantity, which I've used the alphabet for, and some random numbers. And so it can potentially show you or highlight to you when you're running low on particular stock, when you're running too near low and needs to perhaps be reviewed, or ones that are okay. And you can also do this with dates. So you can say if a date is past due date on a bill, or it's coming close to that due date, and you can put in certain rules that will highlight the information to you to show you what you need to look at. So for instance, in this particular one, I'm just going to use the simple cell rules. And I highlight the information that I want to apply the cell rules to. So in this case, just the numbers. I don't want to do the stock or other titles either. I go to conditional formatting, which may be in your toolbar. If you right click and go to formatting and go to conditional, you can do the same way. And as you can see here, we've got highlight cell rules. You've got a number of options. So you've got greater than, less than, between, equal to, and these are all in concern to numbers. You've got text that contains, so you can highlight certain cells that may have certain text that you want to be highlighted to you. A date or duplicate values. So as you can see, there are quite a few rules that you can use to highlight certain information to you. So in particular to this one, we're going to start with the less than. So I'm going to start with the less one, and what I want to do is to highlight anything that is less than 10. So I'm going to pop in there 10, and here I can see the format with light red, fill with dark text, and that's what's going to add. I can change it. I can change it to yellow, green, light red text, or just the border, or I can do a custom format. But in this particular case, I want to highlight anything that's less than 10. Say, for instance, it's getting really low on stock, or if something's out of date. So let's put that in there. And as you can see, anything that's less than 10 is highlighted in red. So you can add multiple rules. If we go back to conditional formatting and to highlight cell rules and click in between, and in here I can pop in, so let's pop in between 11 and say 25, and let's change the colour, so I want it to yellow, to highlight that it's getting close to potentially either being out of date or getting low on stock and potentially needs review. So if I pop that in there, it'll highlight everything between those numbers in the yellow, so that I can see that it's getting close to needing to be looked at. Go back to conditional formatting, highlight cell rules and use greater than. So in this I'm going to do greater than 25. If I pop in here green to say that these ones are okay, these have enough stock, or these are quite a way away from needing to be reviewed. Pop that in, and as you can see, it's popped in all the green. Now as you can see, there's number 10 here left undone. So obviously I'm missing something in the actual rulings, and I've done this on purpose so you can see how to also edit and change if you've made a mistake. So we go back to conditional formatting, and you can go down to manage rules, and this will bring up all the rules that you've inputted into your spreadsheet. It'll tell you which cells they apply to and what the rule is. So as you can see here, I've got a cell value less than 10, but then in this one I've got between 11 and 25, so I'm missing that number 10 being included. So I'm going to select on the less than 10, and I'm going to click edit rule. I'm going to change that 10 to an 11, click OK, and click OK again. And as you can see, it's now included it all. So I can see which cells need to be reviewed, which ones are close to need to be reviewed, and which ones are fine. You can also remove any rules quite easily, just clicking on your conditional formatting, manage rules. You can also review, if you highlight the actual cells, you can manage rules from there. But also you can go to clear rules, and you can clear rules from selected cells or from the entire spreadsheet. If I do that, it takes me all back to the beginning. So I hope you have found that useful today, and if you need any more information, please have a look at my website, and if there's anything that you want me to do a video on, please let me know and I will do that for you. And thank you very much. Have a great day.